Hello, students. This problem is another conversion problem that we have to look at. In September 2016, the cost of gasoline in Berlin was around 1.22 euros per liter. What would be the equivalent cost in US dollars per gallon? They give us some equivalencies. 1 US dollar is approximately 0.896 euros, and 1 gallon is approximately 3.785 liters. So where do we start? We actually have two things we have to convert. We have the value to convert, namely we have to go from euros to dollars, and we also have the volume, or if we like, the capacity to convert, namely liters to gallons. Let's start with the first one first and focus there. Namely, I want to start by converting euros into dollars. So I'm going to write down what's given to us. That is, namely, that we are given the relationship that in Berlin, the cost of gas is 1.22 euros per liter. So I'm going to write down 1.22 euros per, or divide by, 1 liter. And I'm going to focus on the euros because that's what I want to cancel. I want to cancel the euros and convert it into dollars. To do that, I want to use this top relationship right here. 1 US dollar is approximately 0.896 euros, and I'm going to use that conversion and write it as a rate. I am going to put euros in the denominator. And why do I do that? So I can cancel the euros up here in the numerator. So euros is in the denominator, and I'm going to attach to it the 0.896 and put 1 US dollar in the numerator. Now I'm going to cancel those euros out, just like I said, 1 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. And that's going to leave me with US dollars in the numerator and liters in the denominator. Let's multiply across. So in the numerator, 1.22 times 1 is just 1.22. And the units on top are US dollars. And it's good to carry through these units, okay? It's good to write down the units and not lose track of them. In the denominator, I have 1 times 0.896, which is just 0.896. Notice my euro units are canceled. The only unit left is liters, and so I'm going to put liter here in the denominator. So it's 1.22 US dollars divided by 0.896 liters, and I have successfully converted euros to dollars. I want to rewrite that fraction down here and continue, but this time, instead of focusing on the currency, I want to focus on the capacity. Namely, I want to convert those liters into gallons. So just as before, I want to look up top at the equivalency, and here I'm given that 1 gallon is approximately 3.785 liters, and I want to use that fact to create a unit rate. And when I write this unit rate down, I have to be sure to put the liters in the numerator so that the liters in the numerator will cancel with the liter in the denominator, right? We want those guys to cancel. So liters are in the numerator. That means my gallons have to go here underneath it. And the equivalency is that 1 gallon is about 3.785 liters. This allows me to cancel the liter units from the numerator and the denominator and leaves us with US dollars in the numerator, gallons in the denominator, which is exactly what I want to convert into, dollars per gallon. We're almost done. We now want to proceed and actually do out the math. So in the numerator, pull out a calculator, and you're going to take 1.22 and you're going to multiply that by 3.785. And when you do that, you will get approximately 4.785 4.6177. See if your numbers match mine. 4.6177. The units on top are US dollars. And that's going to be divided by 0.896 times 1, or 0.896. And the units in the denominator are gallons. So we have 4.6177 US dollars divided by 0.896 gallons. I have my desired units, which is dollars per gallons. So the very last step now is to use a calculator and divide. I'm going to take my 4.6177 and divide that by 0.896. How do I know division? Because, right, this symbol here is dividing. The fraction bar is dividing. So when we divide 4.6177 by 0.896, you should get approximately 5.15368, etc., etc., etc. Again, 5.15368, etc. We're going to round to $1, which is the nearest hundredth, right? The nearest hundredth are 2 decimal places. And so that's going to tell me my final answer is $5.15 per 1 gallon. Per 1 gallon, or per gallon. So the answer, $5.15 per gallon. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out.